I have a brand new, never before seen origami piece. You wanna know how I know it's brand new and never before seen? Because it's not a customer pick. All origami always ends up being these huge customer picks, but what they did is they took a piece that you love from them. Origami, that powder-coated steel, it's not gonna rust, corrode, or chip, no assembly required. Normally we have this bookshelf and it's in a taller silhouette. All we did is we heard what you said and you're like, I love that one. I love the lattice design, I love the decor of it. I just need one that's a little bit shorter. This is it. So it's a 3-tier foldable bookshelf, brand new, birthday price, gets this down to $23 on a flex pay. And we have a new color in the colorway as well. This is gonna be our white. If you want something clean, think about maybe, goes with all of your decor, powder room, any of that. But look at the new color. Welcome in, Origami Blue. This one is the brand new, if you would love that. This is the Hunter Green, which if you have any other Hunter Green pieces from Origami, will match back. And of course, this is gonna be our black. We're gonna talk about how much it can hold. Ooh, the blue matches the blue eyes of Lou Caputo. You knew I was gonna go there.
I know, I knew it, I could feel it coming.
We all love
Good
Lou's
morning.
blue eyes. Everybody in the chat's gonna start talking about how much they love you, Lou. I saw you in my chat yesterday.
I was creeping.
Thank you for joining us.
That was my pleasure.
Is that not true? I said the one indicator of how I know this is new is it's not a customer pick yet. They haven't had a chance to get it home yet.
No one's seen it. I saw it for the first time this morning. I'd seen pictures of it, and I walked in, I'm like, oh my God, we did it.
It's beautiful.
We did. You know what? It's funny, we've been asking for this for a while, and the customers have. And so finally now Origami said, you know what, we're gonna do it. We're gonna take the bookshelf, which we actually made the original large bookshelf by customer request because they wanted something with a smaller footprint. And then folks said, you know, it would be great if we had something that we could put in those even smaller spots, the tighter spots, that we could use in the bathrooms a little more easily, or maybe something that, you know, we could put under a window. And that's where this one came in. A lot of the same features as our full-size one. Let me take you on a quick little tour. I'm just gonna move this guy forward just a tiny little bit, all right? Now, this, when you look at it, you're gonna notice that the shelves on this are different than any other Origami piece except the full-size bookshelf, and that is because there are no wire shelves on here, okay? This actually has a flat piece of metal that's been perforated with all these holes in it, and the purpose of the holes is to allow drainage for water and also airflow, because a lot of times people will use these for plant shelves and different things, so you want to have that in there. But now, the reason that there's so much solid on here, the solid metal, is so that smaller things don't fall through, like crystal figures and things like that. On the side of this, you're going to notice that we've got lattice work, just like our full-size bookshelf. Again, the lattice work is doing two different things. On the one hand, it's beautiful. It's going to go with, you know, look a lot more decorator-friendly inside your home. On the other hand, it's there to stop the books from falling off the shelves, because it wouldn't be much of a bookshelf if that happened. So those are some of the features that are on here. The shelves measure about 2 feet across this way by about 11 inches that way. So they're nice big shelves. Here's the cool thing about these is that they are Origami, so they're powder coated steel, which means you can use these indoors and outdoors. So you can put them outside, you can put them wherever you want to. Wow, somebody got that. Okay, for a second there, that got stuck because it's brand new. Look at that right there. Now, that's what it's gonna compact down to. That's also the size that it's gonna be when you get this home, Tina. It is about 4 inches wide-ish, somewhere like that, maybe even a little bit less on this guy. Open it up like that, just like you would with all Origami. On the back of it, there's that world famous Origami toggle. You just gotta thread that through and push down. As soon as I did that, this whole thing, look at that, it's already stable. Then we're gonna flip over the top shelf like this. Now let's talk weight capacities. One latch right there, let that drop into place, that's it. Weight capacity wise on this has what we call leveling feet, okay?
Yes.
And the little leveling feet, and you'll see them down at the ends there, the leveling feet can be rotated. If you rotate them clockwise, they're going to extend. If you rotate them counterclockwise, they will retract, okay? The purpose of those, obviously, is that if you've got a floor that's uneven, maybe you've got tiles that aren't perfectly level, you can use that to make this so that this shelf is not going to wobble, okay? But if you do use the leveling feet, we recommend you limit yourself to 50 pounds per shelf. Now, there's 3 shelves on this, so that's 150-pound weight capacity that you could put on this. By the way, this only weighs 12 pounds. So that's kind of impressive that you can put 150 on there. Now, however, If you don't use those leveling feet because for whatever reason, maybe your floor is perfectly level, you don't have to worry about it, you can go up to the maximum weight capacity. I didn't even know you were standing behind me, which is 70 pounds per shelf for a total of 210. No,
I'm like a
I heard
ninja.
her working over there, and
I'm like a
I thought you
ninja.
walked away from me, and you just like went.
I did. I went to go set the tablet down.
Get some more of your hot water.
No, it's not even hot. I don't know why. But they're all saying how much they love you, and good morning, Lou. But Kendall also said, I need this, right?
Yeah.
She was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect.
I think people have been waiting for
this. Is also a couple things I say about origami, right? Really, we have to give it a name, or else all origami pieces would just be like, can be used anywhere pieces.
This is
so we
true.
call this a bookshelf. Absolutely, you can use this as a bookshelf. But if you look even out here, this kind of, has some items from the kitchen area, right?
Yeah. Well,
all the way down there. Is that Kelly's stuff?
That's Kelly's. That's the crafting. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go down because I don't know if people got a good look at this. But so for the kitchen, if you need someplace to put your kitchen electrics, your spices, I mean anything like that, and the height of this is about 28 inches or so. So it's perfect to put under a window or someplace like that where maybe you don't have a ton of overhead space, or maybe you've already got shelving in and you want to slide this underneath the hanging shelves. You could absolutely do that. But it looks amazing in the white. And think about it for the bathroom. Think about it for the kids' room, the baby's room. I mean, so many places you could use this.
Do you know what I'm thinking of is a lot of people are becoming empty nesters right now. Even a lot of people here, their kids are going away for the first time. Wherever they're going, whether it's apartment, dorm, and they don't have a lot of room, right? So it's that perfect slim design.
I feel like everybody's downsizing.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And not just the people that are empty nesting. Like I'm downsizing, and it's a thing that happens.
This is very decor.
Isn't this nice? Yeah. So, I mean, if you wanted to put it in your living room, your den, your office, anything like that, I think sometimes people see a piece of origami and they know it's metal, they know it's steel, they know it's not going to corrode, so you can use it outdoors. We know all that. But they look at it and I think sometimes they think, oh, it's going to be too harsh to put indoors, or it's going to be too industrial looking. You know what I mean?
I think you do have those pieces, but I think that origami was like,
this is not one.
Is it Ty that calls it like a storage organ? They go
the store decor?
Something. I don't know.
That's not him.
No?
That was Alice Caron made that up.
No, it's a different word. I gotta ask Ty.
Yeah.
It's like storganization. I don't know. But this is one of those where it's more of like furniture, right?
It is that store decor. It's more decorator friendly. Now, okay, let's get down here to Kelly's, all right? So, first of all, the black in this particular one is a matte black. I'm a big fan of the matte black.
Okay.
I mean, I just think it just looks very elegant, okay? But notice this is a full-size Cricut that's on here. That's a sewing machine underneath that. If you're a crafter and you're like, I need something, again, to put under the window, or I need to put it, somewhere in the room where you don't want a big bookshelf, this is gonna be absolutely perfect for that as well. And that's the thing, is to your point, we call it a bookshelf. You don't have to use it as a bookshelf.
But we have to call all of our origami something, or they would all have the universal word of use this wherever. You use it as you need it, but also think about you can take this outside. You can put it on, anything that's in there.
This will look great
but
outside.
Here's the thing. This specifically, or maybe this, you start thinking, should I put permanent shelving somewhere, right? I love that this can move. If you don't want it there, move it somewhere else. It doesn't have to be something where you have to drill. It's not anything where you have to put screws together. That's it. Literally.
Look how easy this is. You know what I like about this too? First of all, I think this could quite possibly be the lowest priced piece of origami that I've ever seen. I mean,
now that you're saying that, I'm going through my Rolodex of prices. Yeah,
I think it's the least expensive that and they didn't cut any corners
Limited
on
time, though. I don't want you to think it's always going to be this price.
Yeah. Let's not say that. But then the other thing too is it might be the lightest piece that I've ever had. I mean, this is 12 pounds.
Yeah.
So we're talking about something that's very light, it's very compact, it's easy to work with, but it's still origami, which means you got those weight capacities. 210 pounds without those leveling feet. 150 pounds with them on there, but only 12 pounds to move it around, to pick it up, Great for dorm rooms. I'm thinking right now, the parents that are sitting at home and they're like, we got to get them some furniture. And you don't want to go out and break the bank. Because I'm going to tell you right now, go out and look at how much they charge for particle board shelves. Okay?
Yes.
Which is just trash. They're terrible, okay?
Yeah.
And I say that because it's sawdust held together with glue, so they don't do well in humidity, they scratch. There's stickers on them that make it look like real wood grain, okay? You don't want that.
Do you know what else you can't, you cannot put that? If you have like a powder room that has nothing, right? It's a pedestal sink, there's no storage anywhere. You can't put that in that room because of the moisture that's in there, things that get in there. This can go in a bathroom, in a laundry room,
a bathroom, the kitchen. I mean, places where you're working working with water, and there's things that could
And
either
it's totally
be
okay.
corrosive. No, it's not going to hurt it. Well, and I always tell the story how I've been selling origami for 15 years
Yeah.
now. Okay, I started when I was like 12, and so when
I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna roll with it.
yeah, we're just going that. You know, so I've been selling origami for 15 years. I've got pieces of origami that are that old, 15 years old. They look
Yeah.
absolutely the same as brand new ones. That's how good the powder coating is on these.
Listen, all my origami people that are always looking for the new one, the new piece, you love it all. No assembly,
First time.
powder coated steel. You've
Right.
never seen this one before. I highly
Nope.
anticipate this one to be another customer pick, just like all the
awesome
rest of them.
piece.
Black, hunter green, brand new blue, and in the white. That birthday price in flex pay is going to be a limited time opportunity. You want to stand near the blue one to bring out the blue in your eyes? Don't get